welcome to this lesson on understanding rates and unit rates. Let's start by looking at the box in the center on things to remember. Well, first let's talk about, what is a rate? A rate is just a special type of ratio that compares quantities with unlike units of measure. So we're just comparing different things with unlike units. A unit rate is when we compare it to 1, and you want to think about dividing then when you see unit rate. Let's jump over to the box on the left, number 1, or the problem on the left. It says to write the following as a rate and name an equivalent rate. So right now I have 130 miles in 2 hours. What that is just an English phrase written out, and when you write it as a rate in math, we kind of just write it like a fraction. So we would write 130 miles per 2 hours. And that's a rate. Now to give another one, we want to think of a number and multiply both the miles and the hours by the same thing. So for example, I can multiply them both by 2, and I would get 260 miles in 4 hours. You can multiply them by anything, or you could even simplify them, divide them both by the same number. As long as you do the same thing to both the numerator and the denominator, it would be an equivalent rate, similar to equivalent fractions. So another simple one would be times 10, and you would have 1,300 miles on top. And 2 times 10 would be 20. Hours on the bottom. These are all just sample answers. They only asked for one equivalent fraction, so you would not need more than one there. Let's jump on over and look at number 2 on the right. Number 2 says to find the unit rate. So that means I want to think about dividing. Now, when it's the unit price, so that means I want the cost first. So I'm going to put $4.80 first per 24 crayons. So that's the cost for 24 crayons. I want to know how much it is for 1 crayon. So I have to divide 480 divided by, because I know that this fraction bar also means just division, 24. Well, when I divide those, I get 20 cents. So what that means, the unit price is 20 cents per crayon. And that would be your answer. I hope that has helped you to understand rates and equivalent rates, as well as unit rates or unit price. And I hope that will help you to complete the rest of the worksheet. I look forward to seeing you again in another video. Bye for now.